Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. In the Terra Cruiser heading down to the beach. We're gonna get some business done here in the car. How about I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna reverse the camera angle so you can check out the drive down the hill. All right, we got you all dialed in there, viewers. Seeing what I see. So anyway, I've been giving a lot of this some thought, and I've been tripping out how the minute I made that manifesting video, all of a sudden my YouTube thing had the largest growth in the history of its YouTube-ness, dude. Excuse the spots on the window, but what are you gonna do? And so I've been kind of tripping out on that, and at the same time, where that video came from was the Casey Neistat changing his whole operation, and I was watching it and I was like, all right. So I've been checking out what he's doing, and he's building this, I don't know, dream factory, YouTube dream factory in New York. And he was talking about building these podcasting studios in his facility, and how he isn't sure about who his people are. He's gonna plug into this thing, and I was like, dude, that's me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that Casey Neistat needs on his channel. You know why? Because Casey's a pretty positive guy. Like, I watch his videos. There's nothing negative going on with him. He's a super high frequency guy, man. And so I was like, I'm gonna end up at this dude's place, right? So I'm putting it out there right now. Within 6 months, I'm gonna be at the 368 location doing a podcast, because like I said, I'm manifesting a new energy field. And it's the weird thing is, like, I know this is gonna sound goofy, like my goal to get 1 million subscribers all of a sudden, like I've truly never put a goal, like a number I'm trying to get to with it. And I know it sounds like ridiculous and superficial on a certain level, but then again, part of what I do understand about life is you need to have islands to aim your boat to. So I sort of think about life sometimes as you're at float out in the ocean of possibilities, right? And you're sitting out there in your little life raft, and you have the ocean of possibilities, all directions, 360 degrees. And the first thing you gotta do is just pick a direction and start rowing. And aim for an island of intention, right? And as you aim there, you may or may not get to the island, because currents and storms and all these kind of things may interrupt your journey. But the intention is what's got you moving, and eventually you'll end up at some sort of land, or you'll sink. And I think about that book, The Essex. I did a review about it, where those whalers got their boat stoved in by a whale in the most remote part of the southern Pacific on Earth. And those guys made it to an island and then Chile, but they just set their intent, we're going that away and we're gonna get there. So along with this whole thing about getting 1 million subscribers and getting my YouTube medallion and the whole thing, all the other stuff that I intend to have happen this year comes along with it. You know, the mini donkeys and this and that. But I just need to have an island to aim to. So I was sitting there this morning and I was like, because I don't really want to attach to some weird number, oh, that's the deal. But then again, I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's all about my intent. And then I was watching the Casey Neistat video about his studio and being like, bro, I'm that guy you're asking for. And I'm sure there's another 10,000 other YouTubers going, I'm that guy, but I am that guy. I truly believe in myself and the angle. It's all about to happen. And what makes me think about that is, like I said, I was looking at my analytics. And this week I had the largest spike in my whole YouTube run so far. And I think about the spike I had 5 years ago, or when all of this really took off 6 years ago, and all the things that it led to. And I go, I've had a bigger spike by double than that now. So I'm like, rebooting the potential is here, and I'm manifesting reality. So I'm aiming for some stuff. And why I've picked this arbitrary number is that journey will lead to all the other stuff along the way. The goal is not the goal. The goal is the journey to get to the goal. I may or may not make that number, and I don't care about it on like a deeper level, but on a superficial, like aiming my lifeboat in the ocean of intent level, yeah, it's a perfectly good goal. I can watch, I can see it manifesting itself. So we're on a journey together, my YouTube high frequency tribe. We're about to see some stuff happen here. And I'm kind of excited about it. Just like I'm excited about this offshore wind. I just wish there was more swell, but you can't have it all, can you? Or maybe you can. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about this morning, driving down the hill. Right? Gotta have somewhere to aim your lifeboat to. So aim your lifeboat, man. Don't just sit in it and out in the middle of the ocean of intent and just go, oh, I'm out in the middle of the ocean. You gotta start rowing it somewhere. So just aim for an island and start rowing towards that island. The island of ideas. Make a list of them. Make a list of far out things. See, that was what I was told early on, was to make a list of things you wanted to achieve that were totally like attainable but outlandish, and watch them manifest themselves. Because once you put it into the universe wants creativity to happen. It wants you to facilitate these far-flung ideas. Ooh, that was a little spinner down there. Wow. All right, I might actually score some waves today. So, where was I? Easily distracted. I am. All right.